This is my entire black handbag collection, guys. And these are all the black handbags I have in my entire collection. Fortunately, this summer I had the opportunity to go through and find my bags and get them all organized in a designated space so that I could visually see what I have in my collection. So these are all of my black handbags. I do have quite a few black handbags. I love black. Black is one of my favorite colors to wear. I enjoy black. It's so versatile, pretty much goes with mostly everything. So the majority of my handbags, of course, a large portion of them, I should say, not the majority, but a large portion are black because my favorite color is black. Even when I'm doing my handbag videos, you'll notice I wear a lot of black. So I do favor black quite a bit. And in my entire collection, I think I have 13 bags here total. You will see that 1, 2, 3, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe. I'm not sure if this would be classified as vintage or not because it is lined on the inside. This bag is lined. I know for sure I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of my 13 bags are vintage handbags. Now, I love vintage leather. It is an amazing leather. Unfortunately, the bags are not made with this type of leather anymore. The quality of the leather is hard to beat. But as you can see, I do love some of the more current contemporary handbags as well. And I'm noticing that with the more contemporary versions, the leather is a lot different from the vintage version. So this video is not a review. It's just giving you an overview of my entire black handbag collection, okay? So what we have here is the vintage Coach Rambler. And I love this bag. I have not worn it yet, unfortunately. It may be a little bit too small for me, but I'm gonna find out as soon as I wear it. What I did when I purchased this bag earlier this year, I dunked it. Didn't really need it. It was in very good condition, but I did dunk it and clean it. And let me just open it up so you can get a little peek on the inside there. As you can see, I stuff my bags and I store my straps on the inside. And I just love the feel of the leather. I mean, it's so soft and smooth, and I just enjoy having this bag in my collection. So, like I said in my other earlier videos, if I do not wear the bag, then it's time for it to leave my collection. So I'm going to hold on to this one a little bit longer just to see, because I love the look of the bag. I love the feel of the bag. It's a beautiful bag. It's in almost a mint perfect condition. There is a small little indentation on there from me storing it. And like I said, I received it in great condition. And I really didn't have to dunk it, but it is unlined on the inside. Every bag I receive that's unlined on the inside, I do dunk it, take it through the process of cleaning it and recondition it to make it my own. And it comes with what I believe is the original Coach hang tag. So there's that bag. It's called the Coach Rambler. I also have this in a brown, but since I'm only featuring my entire black handbag collection, I did not bring it out for you. So this is the vintage Coach Rambler handbag. Okay. And of course, you know, it does come with a strap, and it's a perfect crossbody for me. It is a shorter strap on it, but if you're taller, remember I'm 5'2", but if you're taller, it may not be so perfect for you. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys, these bags may fall down on you, so just bear with me. I had to set them up to kind of hold each other up. But some of them, and that's why you don't see a perfect, neat organization here. Some of them are holding each other up, so some of them may topple over as I'm presenting them. The next bag I'm going to show you here is my vintage basic bag. Now, I'm classifying a lot of these older bags as vintage, but they may be a few years not vintage, or what I mean by that is they may be a few years off from being vintage. So, you know, those bags that I have in my collection that are older, that are unlined, and I know I've got some vintage Coach handbag experts out there. So I want, feel free to comment in the comment section if you know for sure, you know, that's not a vintage bag. I don't mind at all. I'm still learning, because after I turned 50 last year, I've developed a strong love for the vintage Coach leather. Now, keep in mind, I do like the other contemporary and the newer contemporary bags as well, but I've developed a strong desire for this vintage leather and just how well made these bags were years ago. So this bag is called the Vintage Coach Basic Bag, okay? And again, it is unlined on the inside as well. It does come with a thinner, smaller strap. Now, this is the second one that I have in my collection that I just purchased, that I have not carried it. Actually, I didn't just purchase it. I purchased it months ago, but I plan on carrying it. I think I'm really gonna love this bag. So this is the Vintage Coach Basic handbag, and it is also unlined. This is the Coach Marlie handbag. There's a version of this currently on the Coach Outlet website. I do love this little bag. I actually got it for very discounted rate compared to what it's selling for right now. This is done on all pebble leather. The thing that I like most about this bag is I like the turn lock on it, and you can see, if I can bring it up close, you can see it says Coach on the hardware. Well, my camera's not quite cooperating. Let's see if I can get it to show. But anyway, it does say Coach on the hardware down there, and it also says Coach on the top of the hardware there. But anyway, this bag is kind of, to me, like an optical illusion. It's a small bag, but it does hold a lot, and it does hold a lot more than you think it will hold. In fact, all of my everyday carries that you've seen in my previous videos, this bag holds it. Okay, so this is the Coach Marlie. This is one of my more current bags. I purchased this bag this year, and do love this bag as well. Let me just briefly kind of give you a little sneak peek on the inside. I do have some small leather goods stored in here, because these specific ones that I use when I carry this bag. But yes, it does have a zipper pouch back there. Cute little bag. Also has details on the hardware. It is a crossbody bag, or you can shorten it and wear it as a shoulder bag. But remember, I'm a crossbody girl, so most of my bags are gonna be crossbody handbags. My next bag here, and this is called the Coach Vintage Coach Sutton bag. This is the third bag that I have not carried, but I'm looking forward to carrying it. I do believe I did purchase this on pre-love. Again, I always take them through a thorough cleaning process when I purchase them pre-love. It does have 2 outside pockets. It is also unlined as well. Beautiful, thick, soft leather. This is the Vintage Coach Sutton bag. This bag I've just recently purchased. If you watch my video on my channel Content with Candace, you will see where I unbox this bag. If you watch my channel Content with Candace, you will see an unboxing of this bag. This is the Canteen Crossbody. John Michelle Basquiat Canteen Crossbody. Beautiful bag. Just give you a sneak peek, but it is a small bag on the inside. I have not carried this bag as of yet. I do plan to carry it. I mostly use these little small bags for travel bags because when I'm traveling, for some reason, I like a little tiny bag instead of a large, everyday crossbody handbag. And it does have a crossbody, and you could shorten the crossbody, of course, and use it as a shoulder bag as well. This bag has been in my collection for a while now. This is one of my favorite bags. I think it's the Brooklyn Carryall, if I'm remembering correctly. I do enjoy this bag a lot. You can see it has definitely been loved. You can see that I have a few little wear there on the inside pocket there. There's another pocket over here. On this pocket, you got 2 slip pockets. And then you have a zipper pocket here and a zipper pocket here with a turn lock closure. And on the turn lock closure, it does say Coach. And then you have 2 handles that flap down, so I can also carry this one as a handbag. And it does have feet on the bottom. I do love this bag. I will go as so far as to say I adore this bag. This bag is probably going to be, out of all my current, when I say current, I say in the last 0 to 2 years handbags. And I think this one, it may be a little bit older than that, but anyway, this one right here is my most favorite. Now, I did put this tag on there, but anyway, it's sturdy, it's durable, and yes, I do love it. And then not only does it have the turn lock on the zipper, you can unzip this bag, and on the inside, I do have a full-size wallet stored in there, kind of going toward the small leather goods now. It has a zipper pouch, and it's trimmed in the gold, just like the zipper on the outside. And then that is just lovely. Lovely, lovely. It's a lovely, lovely bag. Okay? The next bag I want to show you in my collection is the Patricia Legacy handbag. Now, one of my earlier videos, just recently started a YouTube channel on September 19th. So my channel is very, very new. It's only 3 months old right now at the filming of this video. And so I feature on my channel. There's a video on this channel featuring this bag where I actually carried the bag for the first time. And I love this bag. I didn't think I was gonna love it as much because it feels real heavy. It's that heavy, thick leather, thick zipper. Everything is thick about it, and and it sat on my shelf for months, you guys. When I bought it, I'm gonna be honest with you. But and another thing too, I thought I was gonna hate the fact that it didn't have an outside slip pocket. But then when you flap this over, there's a slip pocket, and then on the other side here, there's a slip pocket as well. And also on the inside, you have a zipper pocket that you can flap out, of course, in there. And then, of course, there's a strap down in there. But I adore this bag. So far, every vintage Coach handbag I have carried, I have kept. I do have 1, 2, 3. Let me see if there's any over here I have not carried. Only 3 of the 6 vintage bags that I have not carried, but I plan on carrying. Like I said, I'm a very practical kind of person, and I believe if I buy it, I have to love it, and I'm going to use it. It's just that simple. I don't want bags I have to baby. And this is the Legacy Studio Flap. Love this bag. It's amazing. I also have a video on my channel on this bag as well. This is an amazing bag. Slip pocket here when you open up the flap. Again, a strong, sturdy zipper with a strong, sturdy zipper pull. On the inside, zipper pocket. And I have carried this bag as well. Love it. We'll keep it for life. And I'm a type of person, for the most part, especially as I've gotten older, I try to buy bags that I just love to carry. Here is another bag that I just love. The Jes Crossbody. This one's in pebbled leather and black. Now this is a more current bag that I was telling you about. I think now it's on the website in different color. I hadn't seen the black one in a while on the Coach Outlet website. But this little bag, and I just want to go ahead and tell you, I know some may say that the outlet quality is different from the retail Coach quality, but in this bag, I don't see that. I see quality. I mean, it's really thick and sturdy. Really thick and sturdy. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't even remember if this is the original hang tag or not. I may have stuck that on there. May have lost the original hang tag. But it's thick and sturdy. Comes with a crossbody strap. And here's another bag that looks like it's small, but it actually holds an awful lot. There, I see I got a full-size wallet stored in there and got stuffing on the other side of that wallet. And then if you look on this side, you will clearly see I have my strap stored. And then there's a slip pocket there, which I'm okay with. I mean, I'm okay with it not having an inside zipper pocket because most of my inside zipper pockets anyway, I use it as a slip pocket, and I store things in it as though it's a slip pocket. So, because I like easy access. Okay, so that's the Jes Crossbody. And I want to say this bag is the Chelsea. I bought this bag. I bought this actually pre-loved, and you guys, I know I wasn't supposed to, but like I told you guys, every time I do buy a bag pre-loved, it would look immaculate, almost immaculate when I got it. But so I just felt better about cleaning the inside, and so I did dunk it. And I know I'm not supposed to because it's not the unlined leather, but it didn't hurt it at all. I'm not recommending that you dunk your line bags because I dunk my line bags. But the only bag that's lined that I have not dunked are my new bags, of course, that I purchased brand new. And a Coach Rogue. I have one, the Oxblood Rogue that I purchased. I cleaned it thoroughly, spot cleaned, Lysol first, and well, vacuum first and then spot clean. But this is the Coach Chelsea bag. And this bag comes with a story. In my younger years, I had a version of this bag in black. And I decided when I was cleaning out my handbags during the pandemic that I was going to throw it away. And so that was right before I got this strong appreciation for handbags. It was right before I turned 50. It was in 2020. And then I regretted it. I regretted throwing that bag away. So I ended up buying this one to replace it. And looks like the one I had, I never could find it again, but this one is similar to the one I had. So that's why I ended up buying it. I didn't pay a whole lot for it. So I said, why not? But then I went through this whole process of cleaning and everything on the bag because I didn't pay a whole lot for it. I was willing to take that chance. And I did. And it turned out wonderful. Of course, you guys have seen this on my Coach Willis video. This is my vintage Coach Willis. And I do love it. I didn't think I would because I've heard a lot of people say that it was heavy. But I adore this bag as well. When you open the flap, it is unlined, of course. And then you have a slip pocket here. Zipper pocket in the back. And this is one of the newer ones before they stopped unlining the bags. When they started putting in the plastic zippers. So a lot of people get that confused, you know. They started with, of course, they came with metal zippers, but then they got the China bags started, the ones that were made in China. And I think this one was made in China. They started putting in the plastic zippers. But anyway, I love it. And you can tell the leather is just soft, and it's so thick. And you can tell the quality is there. So this is the vintage Coach Willis. And like I said, some of these may be close to being vintage. They may be vintage. They may be a year or two off from being vintage. But if they are online, for the sake of this video, I'm classifying it as vintage. Remember, I'm just a lady doing a video on her black handbag collections. Now, this is a fossil. Now, I wore this bag to death, and I'm going to be honest with you. It won't leave my collection because I still love it. Of course, you can see the wear right there. I did clean this one. I dumped it too because I wore it to death, and it had quite a few stains on it. But I was able to clean that up. I'm sorry, you know, this bag is one of my bags and older bags that I carried back in the day when I was just, sad to say, in my younger days, I didn't really appreciate the quality of the bag. But I do now. And so I just cleaned it up. But this bag, I do love. It is one of my favorite bags in my collection. Notice my only black fossil bag. And then last but not least, this is, I want to say this is the Penelope bag. I'm not sure if it's vintage or not, but I really have had, this is out of all the bags that I have right now in this collection, in my black handbag collection, I've had this one the longest. Please let me know what year this bag was made. If you know, I'm not really sure. But I do know it was one of my first Coach handbags. And it is just that, a handbag. Because when I purchased this bag, I was a lot younger. And I carried handbags at that time. So, but now I almost threw this away. But then I realized, oh, it has a place where I can put a crossbody. So now I'm going to purchase, before I end up carrying this one again, because I practically carried this one to death. It has a inside, and the fabric on the inside is just amazing. But like I said, I just recently developed a strong appreciation for handbags. And I am so glad I did not throw this one away, because the fabric, I mean, it is like a thick, silky type fabric. And it does have the 2 slip pockets here. And then on the other side, it has a big giant zipper pocket. So I am curious if anybody out there who's watching this video right now knows the year and of this bag, please let me know, because I really want to know. I can't remember. I want to say I purchased this in the late 90s and might have been early 2000s. Might have been 2003 or 4, but it is one of my first Coach handbags that I have in my collection. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this presentation of my entire handbag collection. And I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.